or their makeup sponge. Hands is sometimes easier, but I prefer to use a brush because you can kind of blend it in a little bit more. So I like to just pop some dots on, a couple in the middle of the forehead, a couple on your cheeks, little one on your nose, on your chin, and then you just blend it all in. If you're using your hands, you just rub it in nicely. Face massage. Feels good. Nice.
Amelia, is there a mirror that will stay up like that one? No, but that's really black.
And just make sure that you work it all the way back into their hairline so that they, don't make their hair change colour, but you don't want to have a ring around the edge of their face. That's a different colour to the rest. And for stage, foundation on the eyelids as well, so over the whole face. Whole face.
So you don't have to avoid eyelashes?
Nope. Yeah, yeah. You put mascara on, so they'll get colour back to them. I wouldn't put like a big layer, but if you're just brushing over it or like rubbing it with your hands, it won't put enough on. For me. With your eyes, no, your head. Your eyes. And the other one. How are we all going? All done?
You put so much hair gel on and wear the foundation next to the hair gel. Is it a trick to get rid of that line?
Just blend it as you put it on. Warm it up.
Fingers.
Just, warm it up with your fingers. If your foundation gets a little bit stuck in with the hair gel, if you've got a bit of hair gel on your face, just rub it with your fingers to warm it up and then push it back and it will get rid of any excess that might have accumulated on top of hair gel. Hair gel is the best, but it can get stuck with makeup. Feel beautiful? Or not yet? Close? Close. Alright, we're going to move on to eyeshadow. Possibly the hardest part. Maybe. Other than eyeliner. So you probably need to have a few brushes. Just because stage makeup does need a few different elements. So you're going to need an eyeshadow brush, which is just like a flat brush. It's a paint brush. And then you'll need a little domed brush, so a little bullet brush is what they're called at the makeup shop. And possibly a bigger bullet brush if you like to blend. Blending is, what's the word? You want to do it, but you don't have to do it. Okay, so first thing we're going to do, and it's good to have a few different browns, always brown for stage. I know when I was little, stage. That's the worst. So many photos of me going on stage with blue, red, pink, all the colours. So, if you get a little palette with a few different options, you're going to get just the most nude light option and go all the way from the eyelashes up to the eyebrow. Not with a lot, it's not going to look white like a pancake, but just to give you an even base for the rest of your eyeshadow. Okay? And dancers, you need to make sure your eyes stay shut.
I can't close one eye without
It's another skill to learn. You can do it semi-open, do you know what I mean? You can do it like...
Do one eye at a time.
You look down.
Look down, yeah. Not including your, yeah, just under your eyebrow, right down to your lashes. Just not in your eyebrow. It's alright, we'll fix the eyebrows. We've got things to do for eyebrows later.
Oh, I should have mentioned, if you have anything, sorry, just back to foundation very quickly. If you have anything like a red mark or something that needs to be covered with makeup, and you get a little bit of concealer, the best way to apply it, even if you have a brush, is with your ring finger. Puts the least amount of pressure on your skin and just dab it over whatever red mark. I think we have a little one. I'll show you up. So if you get a little bit, not everyone needs this, only if there's something like you've scratched your face on something. But if you get a little bit of concealer and just dab with your ring finger, it goes away.
That's it.
But yeah. Anyway, back to eyeshadow.
Annie, we do one eye at a time. We do both eyes.
There we go. Covering red. Once you've done your base, you're still going to use the same brush, possibly the other side, but possibly you won't need to, and you can either do a shimmery colour if you want to, it will pick up, or matte. I prefer matte for stage because it doesn't pick up so much of the light, it just gives a nice neutral look. So I'm going to use that sort of a colour, like a taupey kind of a colour. Sorry, this kind of a colour. So that was the first one I used. And so that was the first one I used, and now this one down here. It's like a middle range colour. And we're just going to do that over the eyelid that covers the eye. So just from the crease of the eye down to your eyelashes. So shut your eyes for me, Alessia. Yeah. We're going to go from the crease of the eye down to the eyelashes with a brush, flat brush, just to paint it on. Maybe you can turn your head this way for this one so I can put it over here. Can see, shut your eyes.
So right at my eyebrow base.
You're all done. Being a very good model for me, Alicia. I don't think I've ever heard you be this quiet for this long. Yes. The slightly darker, yes, just where the crease of the eye is down to the eyelashes. So you're kind of copying where your eyeball is, I guess. That kind of area. Like a half move. My general suggestion with eyeshadow is you can always add more. You can't take it off. So less is more, and then you can add. Especially for the next part, which is going to be dark brown. If you put a lot of dark brown on, there's no going back from that. If you feel like you put too much makeup on your eyeshadow brushes as well, the easiest way to get off is to hit them together. Beautiful. going to get, well, not the darkest brown, don't use black, but a dark brown, so something like the top, this one up here. Yeah? And this is where you use your little bullet brush. It kind of looks like the eraser on the end of a pencil. Yeah? So it's quite pointed. You get a little bit of that dark brown, not a lot, otherwise it's going to go everywhere. And you're going to put that in the crease of the eye. So if you shut your eye for me, Alessia. From the outside in, you don't need to go all the way into the corner of the eye. From the outside in, you just work that on. Draw a little line across the crease of the eyelid. As I said, you can always add more because that wasn't very good.
So you don't do it in one sweep, you feather it.
No, I do little tiny feathers, yes. Just so that otherwise if you do one big sweep, you never know where's the end. So little tiny brush strokes.
Leah, are you going to do this side? Or should I come around this way?
I will do it facing you this time. I'll do the other one. Okay. You see? Beautiful. Alright, let me do the other one. This way. Okay, so can you, I don't know if you can see the difference from that far away, but if you shut your eyes, Alessia, see how one is a little bit darker, so you can actually see where her eyelid, the crease of her eyelid sits. Shut your eyes. That's it. Good girl. All right, and the other eye. Oh, don't you blink on me. I might have to go on the other side.
Wait, so is the last colour kind of darkest, that one? I use this. I use that.
Like a chocolatey kind of milk chocolate.
If you have a squinty person who doesn't like their makeup being done, the best thing to do is put your hand on the top of their head, face it up for me, and use your thumb just to give them a little eye lift. Yeah, so if you shut your eyes, Alessia, and I'm coming in with my brush, so she starts squinting, and you lift, oh not that much, just shut your eyes, and then you can see their eyelid a little bit, but not hard, just very, very gently. Have a look. Makeup, so it does need to be, if it's a bit dark, that's okay. If you think you put on too much dark, that's when you use your blendy brush. So, that's okay, and then you just blend it away. Yeah, so blend it away. And you go in the direction of the eyeshadow and you just blend it backwards and forwards like a little rainbow. I don't really want to do it on you because I've done a perfect job, but I will. So you go over the top and you can even add in a little bit of the lighter colour and it will just take away a little bit of the dark intensity of the eyeshadow. Yes, so that's why as well do the first initial nude all the way up to the eyebrow. So we're putting a base on. Otherwise the dark eyeshadow will stick more to the skin. We did put foundation on as well though, so that can also be sticky and that can make the dark stick on as well. So, if you so feel the need, once that's done, you can put on something a bit exciting and shimmery under your beautiful brown rainbow that you've made. So close your eyes. Something exciting, just pat it on if you're doing shimmer, otherwise it goes everywhere. And if you have shimmer fall onto under your eyes, you have two options. One, and the one that most ones do, is blow it off in your face, or get a fluffy brush and look up to the sky and brush it off. Yeah, so that's if you have any fallen powder that's gone onto your cheeks. You can be really nice and intimate and blow it off. Maybe spit on their face. Or brush it off. Alright, how are we all going? Good-ish? Done-ish? We're going to move on to eyeliner. Our hardest part. Your favourite part. Okay, it has to be liquid, not pencil. You can't do a nice thick line with a pencil. I mean, you can, but it'll be really thick or really subtle, and it needs to be really bold to make them look like they have lots of eyelashes. Okay, so I personally would recommend. Yes. Yeah, someone.
It's easy for people who do it all the time to just...
Yes, yeah. No, yeah. I'm like, I don't know what's going to happen right now, but we'll do our best. You're going to be nice and still for me? Okay, I prefer, when I'm doing eyeliner on anyone, one that's like a pen, because I find that it's just like writing. Yeah, so it's the easiest. You can get them, any brand makeup does a pen eyeliner. The ones that come in the little dip pots tend to have quite short handles, and so they can be a little bit harder, but I feel like a lot of people have pens, so that's great.
And don't have too many coffees before lunch.
Okay, so we're going to get our models to close their eyes, and I would recommend not to do it in one big line. Yeah, lots of little lines, so that otherwise if you do one big line and they blink, I don't know if you've ever done liquid eyeliner on yourself and you've blinked and your whole eyelid goes black. Oh, it's a look. It's not a good look, but it's a look. So, we're just going to start at the beginning of their eyelashes, no closer, or it might go into the corner of their eye, and then if it goes on your eyeball, it burns. It's not going to, but I've done it to myself. I've never done it to someone else. I've only done it to myself, trying to do, some high fashion look, and it did not end well. So, again, little eye lift, and pat some little lines along.
That's when you get the focus tip and you can fix it. You just have
So far so good. And close. So, we're just going to first of all go and do our whole eyelash line. So we're not going to do the wing just yet. We're going to line both lash lines. Look at you, little makeup girl. Have a look.
are done.
Don't be afraid to really hold their eyebrows because they will try to blink. They're not going to get hurt.
This is where cotton tips come in.
Yes. If you make a smudge, the best thing to use to make a little bit of a problem solver is a cotton tip. If you can get these little ones, they're called makeup, I don't know what they're called because they have packet, but beauty cotton tips, they have like a little pointy end, so you can actually really spot fix. And you can either use a bit of water on it, just to wet it a little bit, or if you really love each other, just put it on your tongue and then wipe it.
Or makeup remover is really good.
Or
Brush
makeup,
cleaner.
but
Brush cleaner.
makeup remover might take off all the base. That's the other problem with that. So if if you've made a big mistake, yes, makeup remover. If it's only little, should have done a bigger arabesque. You should have. Thrown jeté over. Does anyone need a little makeup button, please? No? Great. Okay.
It's good. You'll put mascara on and you barely see the line. Do you know what I mean?
Wait, is that between your outfit? One.
No, just do the other